What's going on, folks? OBJ the Don coming at you with another quick video. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I can't promise you nothing. But yesterday I made a video. Basically expressing my points from a customer's perspective as far as media features such as the 4K Blu-ray drive missing from the newly announced PlayStation Pro. All right. This was purely from a customer's perspective, as far as someone who would be interested in a console for those features. You know what I mean? Just looking at the price and the features. You know what I mean? But a lot of people. I had to call a spade a spade, and basically, say that it's quite fucking odd that Sony, being the pioneer of that, would actually not have a 4K Blu-ray in their console. I know why they did it, to cut costs, and I understand that, but it's very, very odd. However, that in no way was to come across as me not liking the new system that they announced. It was not to come across in that way whatsoever. I was talking purely from a consumer's perspective, and I will not always praise, Sony or Microsoft when they do well, and then don't talk shit when they, done some shit that is questionable. I'm gonna do both. So if you're looking for some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, you're coming to the wrong channel. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Now, however, I stated my case, and after looking, on the internet, perusing YouTube and the internet and shit, after this meeting and everything, we had Xbox fanboys, the refugee camps. They was all out there all night long, dancing in the streets like, the goddamn old ass Lionel Richie video, Microsoft execs even having the audacity to come out and fire some goddamn shots at Sony. So I'm like, hold on, ho. These motherfuckers just can't leave well alone. They just can't leave well enough alone. They just every time I try to give you motherfucking Xbox fanboys a break, you do some damn dumb shit. You say dumb shit. And then it just makes me go, what the fuck? Now, I'm going to cut into these goddamn Microsoft execs asses. Because when you're playing a game like Madden or NBA 2K, let's just use Madden for example. You get up on a motherfucker and then, they all of a sudden you're putting that wood to them, you're beating the shit out of them, holding them scoreless, and all of a sudden in the fourth quarter, this motherfucker scores a touchdown. Finally scores a touchdown. Starts talking shit to you over the goddamn mic. Starts talking all this shit. Yeah, you ain't shit, whatever. But then you look at the score and you like, goddamn nigga, I got you by 40 points. Well, that's how, I can imagine that's how Sony feels when they looking at these dumbass so-called shots fired by these Microsoft execs. Case in point, after the damn meeting, you got Xbox sending out a tweeting out an image of the Xbox One S. Okay, and they have check marks beside the features that they have. 4K streaming in Blu-ray. Okay, PlayStation Pro got the 4K streaming. They don't have the Blu-ray. I give you that. They don't have the motherfucking Blu-ray. HDR gaming, PlayStation has that. Not only does PlayStation Pro have that, but every goddamn PS4 out there is getting HDR. So all that HDR shit y'all was talking about, whatever the fuck it is, it don't matter. Y'all act like it was some sacred ass relic that you find in Uncharted 4. Every damn PlayStation is getting that. Greatest games. greatest games? Nigga, please. Now, 40% smaller. Yes, it's very sleek looking. Way better than the original Xbox. I don't really get into goddamn looks and shit. You know, I don't care how a console looks like that. You know, only fanboys who want to goddamn just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But that's a check mark. And then Xbox One S is $299. So compared to the regular PlayStation Slim, if you are into those media features, and let's be correct and separate media features from gaming. Because when I had to sit back and think about some shit, after I made that video last night, and later on today, I thought to myself, if people are actually buying a console, a Slim, or whatever, for gaming, the actual purpose that you would be buying this motherfucker for, mostly, you know what I mean? The Xbox One S, even with a 4K Blu-ray drive, and, you know, these streaming features, 4K streaming and things of that nature, when it comes to gaming, it's still a goddamn Xbox One. That's what it is. It's an Xbox One. So Battlefield in 720p on Xbox will be in 720p on goddamn Xbox One S. Same shit. 900p on PS4. So the PS4, since you people all want to talk about this power shit now, you Xbox fanboys want to talk about this power shit now, the PS4 is still more powerful than the Xbox One S. It came out in 2013. Let that sink in for you for a moment there. Okay, the PS4, when it comes to gaming, is still going to be more powerful than the Xbox One S. So all that goddamn bullshit you talking is ludicrous. Okay? Now, we'll visit this power thing for a minute here. Because since these goddamn what is it? The dreams of this Scorpio shit. It's a dream right now, and ain't shit here. You know what I mean? The dreams of this Scorpio or whatever. You got Xbox fanboys from the moment it was announced, who are just parading in the streets about this, going on and on about this power, and they want to say comments like, well, it was all about power in 2013 and all of this shit, and that's why the PS4 is in the lead because of power. You dumb motherfuckers obviously have not been around long enough to understand why why a console is successful, okay? There are many factors. It is not just the goddamn power. There has not been a generation yet when the most powerful console has won it. Okay, in 2013, Microsoft came out that bitch talking about DRM, shit with DRM, Netflix, goddamn Connect for over an hour and a half, man. Or it felt like an hour and a half. I don't know how damn long. I can't remember how long it was, but that's all the fuck they was talking about, man. Your first impression is your best impression. Microsoft fucked up. Now, on top of that, Microsoft released their console for $500, which was $100 more than Sony's PS4. To the majority of the market, which is made up of casual gamers, not hardcore gamers like us who will care about systems like the PlayStation Pro and the Scorpio, but it is made up of casual gamers, just your average, everyday motherfucker who go out here and buy a console, likes the game. You know what I mean? Madden, FIFA, all of that bullshit. That's where most of these 40-something million, you know what I mean, PS4s are sold to. The casual market. Okay? The power was only a goddamn bonus. It was the PS4 was the cheaper console that happened to be more powerful at the same damn time. So it was like a double whammy at your ass at that point. You know what I mean? And Microsoft's first impression was fucked up. And they did that to themselves. So all this power wins this. That shit is, power is for a fanboy argument. It has nothing to do with the success of a console. Now, you got, that tweet with them talking about, 4K streaming and Blu-ray HDR gaming. Greatest games. Are you shitting me? Anyway, they're talking all of this shit. And you got Aaron Greenberg sits up here and says he has a great lineup of exclusive games coming this holiday. Okay, let's look. That's because you don't put any games out during the goddamn year. Every holiday, Microsoft waits on their goddamn games. They starve their players. They starve us until the damn holiday. And then they bring out the same shit over and over and over again. When they do try to release new IPs, you motherfuckers do not support them. I bought Sunset Overdrive. I bought Quantum Break. I'm planning on buying Recore. I haven't fully decided on it, but I am planning on buying Recore. Let's see how many of you motherfuckers actually go out there and support Recore. You know you ain't gonna buy that shit. You know you ain't gonna buy that shit. Cause what? Cause you want the same shit. Halo, Forza, Gears. 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 Every goddamn year. Then you wonder why they don't make no new shit. Because y'all don't support it. That's why. But the most craziest statement or shot fired is when they tweet out that they still have the most powerful console ever made. That is fucking hilarious. Because you know why? That's a goddamn lie. Do you know what the most powerful console ever made is? The most powerful console ever made is the PlayStation Pro. And that bitch coming out November 10th. We seen it in the flesh. There are people who actually got their hands on to play that motherfucker. And we will have it in our hands for general market consumption on November the 10th. That is when the most powerful console ever created will be here. Y'all motherfuckers are talking about a fairy tale. One dude, what the hell, Albert Pinello or whatever, he said, yeah, if you go back and you look at our video detailing the Project Scorpio, I'm like, what a video? Nigga, a video? That shit is a fairy tale, man. That's a fairy tale. This shit is not reported to come out until what, next year, November maybe? Who even knows if it's gonna fucking release then? But you gonna sit here and brag about what you're talking about in a video? When we got the most powerful console ever created coming out on November the 10th? Once again, who the fuck are you really firing shots at? I don't understand this shit. Until your fairy tale pixie dust Scorpio comes the fuck out. There's only one most powerful console ever made. And that's coming out on November the 10th. And yes, I will be in line for that bitch while wearing Crash Bandicoot socks, an Uncharted motherfucking medallion, and some goddamn God of War draws, nigga. So all you people out there, you Xbox fanboys, do you have the most powerful console at this point? No, you don't. So you need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I'll let y'all later.